How am I supposed to read the first?
I'm using a selfie stick, everybody. Hey, Dr. Gilmore here. I got the Gons, the DW, and the darling daughter, Abigail, is going to be our hostess. Hi, hostess. Okay, she's not going to be on the camera, but she is going to ask us a bunch of questions that people have been asking. So we've decided to get together and answer these questions for you guys. And so we really appreciate you watching our videos and all your support and trying our Meta 7 and supplements and all that great stuff. So, Abigail. Hi. How are you this evening?
I'm good.
Okay.
Please don't call me Abigail.
Well, it's Abby. Remember, she's changing her name.
You can be Abby if you like. All right, what's the first question?
Carrie asked, where did you go to school, Dr. G? And are you GP specialized?
Okay, so where did I go to school? Finished high school in South Texas in Harlingen. Went to school at UT in Arlington, went to college, finished there, and I went to medical school at Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center, School of Medicine in Lubbock, Texas. I did my residency in family medicine, which is a specialization through a Texas A&M program based in College Station. So that kind of wraps it up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So if you ask, am I a GP or specialized, I think general practice is sort of a catch-all phrase for anyone who's not really board certified. Family medicine is a specialty. It is a board certified specialty. We have, board certification program just like internal medicine or OBGYN or you name it, general surgery, et cetera, et cetera. We all have our own respective programs.
Peggy asked, how do you meet your wife and what does the DW stand for?
Well, DW stands for Darling Wife. And how did we meet? We were set up on a date.
I met you in the ER at St. Joseph Hospital in Bryan, Texas. I was an ER nurse, and the first time I heard you, you were in the next room, and I had a patient, and I was like, who's that guy that's a resident that has a clue? but you had already practiced. And
I had practiced
it was
That's
the
right.
beginning of the residency, and
Monica set us up on a date.
Monica set us up on a date. And you thought she was asking you out, but she was very, very pregnant.
She was pregnant. She comes up to me and she goes, "Are you interested in dating?" And I said, and I just looked at her and I said, "You look kind of pregnant." And she goes, "Not me, stupid." Well, I didn't know what to say. It was kind of awkward. I was trying to be polite, but anyway, so we got set up on a date.
Tell them about your super romantic first date.
Is that really a question?
Oh, it's in hospital coffee. It was hospital coffee.
We had hospital coffee together. That was our first date.
That's awesome.
At a McDonald's.
No,
in the hospital.
You told me it was a McDonald's.
No.
Oh, okay.
it was at the hospital.
I was like,
She was a nurse, I was a doctor, I was a resident, and she was an ER nurse, and that's where we met, and so we had coffee in the hospital.
Mm-hmm. And now they're together.
Angela asked, what did your neurosurgeon replace your C5 vertebral with body with? What is helping to support your neck internally? Was an orthopedic surgeon consulted in conjunction with your neurosurgeon on your injury, treatment, and surgery and rehabilitation?
A lot of questions. That's a big question. We'll go back to front. Was an orthopedic surgeon part of the team? No. I have nothing against orthopedic surgeons. I think there are many orthopedic surgeons who are wonderful spine surgeons. My particular surgeon is a neurosurgeon who specializes in cervical spine injuries and problems. And she removed Rebecca Stachniak, MD, Dr. Stachniak. She's in Plano. And you know what? I've got a little tremor that's starting because I'm holding. We got this on a selfie stick, guys. So I'm going to get the DW to hold that. Thing. So what she did this time, and I'd had surgery previously 2.5 years ago where I had an anterior cervical discectomy and fusion, which removed the discs between 5, 6, and 6, 7. Those are the levels. And it was supposedly going to take care of everything. But what happened was over time, the 5th cervical vertebral body itself began to erode, and unfortunately the hardware that was placed from the previous surgery began to exert pressure against my spinal cord, and also had 4 or 5 problems. So what she did this time, she said, we're going to fix this in one fell swoop, and she went in through the old scar and took the old hardware out and removed the fifth cervical vertebral body. That's the big part of the vertebrae. That's the part that handles the pressure and the axial pressure from the top of the head. Like if somebody were to, hit me on the top of the head, that would be what, or if I were to try to stand on my head, which would be disastrous for me, for example. She removed that, and she replaced it with a very special plastic that is very porous and is designed to allow bone to grow through. So the bone will actually grow through from the fourth through where the fifth was and into the sixth. And eventually that'll all become one large bony mass. Although I do have new hardware in now, I have 2 titanium plates that extend from C4 all the way through to C7. So 4 levels are completely fused. So all the articulation I have now with my head is really just at 3 levels: 1, 2, 2, 3, and 3, 4. I hope I answered everything.
You did.
I put plastic in. Yeah, I think we got
You answered the ortho and everything, yes.
Okay. What's the next question? MC, Master of Ceremonies, Abby.
Elspeth asked, I hope I didn't butcher that name. Are you going to work, Dr. G? Can't you stand staying home a little longer?
I could have stayed home a little bit longer. I didn't want to stay home longer. It's summertime, and it just turned out that everybody else in the clinic had their vacations already, and I had a surgery vacation scheduled, so that was my vacation time. I took a week off. Last time I had the procedure done, I didn't take any time off except one day to have the procedure itself. I was fairly well convinced by my neurosurgeon that I would be able to go back to work in just a few days, and I did. If I had it to do again, I would not go back to work as soon. Even though I'm wearing a C-collar at work, the cervical collar, I'm not having any neck pain at all anymore. But unfortunately, I was on some pretty high doses of corticosteroids, dexamethasone, and I wasn't as friendly as I would have liked to have been for the first week and a half. So maybe next time, if I had to do it again,
You wasn't.
I was kind of grumpy.
When you have the nurse practitioners and Gonzo and Alexis texting me, because she filled in last week, and Alexis was done with him, so she was his assistant last week.
Yeah, so anyway, so Thursday, I think I'm buying lunch as part of my apology to her for being grumpy. Let's go on to the next question.
Mike asks, who's Gonzo and what's her role with the channel?
Gonzo.
I'm Gonzo, and the role for mine was I always did the videos. I'm his medical assistant.
Yep. Gonzo was the first medical assistant that actually worked with me making videos, and we had a lot of fun. We made lots of videos together, and then she decided to leave and go to nursing school, and she was just moments away from making it to nursing school, and something happened, we don't know what, and
We'll
she's now
figure it
pregnant.
out.
We're pregnant, and
Hey, wait.
We're going to be grandparents.
yep, this is
No,
gonna be...
you kicked me out of work. You told me how to go back to school, remember?
I told you
Yeah.
could,
Yeah, you
you needed to
kicked
go.
me,
Well,
yeah.
I said
You needed to get
do
your
it.
degree.
Well, I was very supportive in you leaving to go to school, but that was the only reason I was supportive.
I think
But
I
that
just
doesn't mean we
wanna-
don't love baby Gonzo. We
I think I
do.
just want to come back to work.
No,
You're going to school.
you have to go to school. Okay, next question.
I didn't hit the button or anything, did I?
No.
Kay
good.
asked, is Gonzo a nurse?
I'm not a nurse. I'm going to school to become a nurse. I'm a medical assistant right now.
Vicky asked,
And you do fill in at the clinic when they need somebody and you're not in school.
Yes.
So she still is in and out.
Hey, you were talking.
Vicky asks,
Sorry, Abigail. Abby.
does Gonzo not work for you any longer?
Hi, my name is Melissa, and I've been taking medicine for about 3 months right now. So far, I'm really loving this product. It's definitely helped me steer off of energy drinks, caffeine. That was my goal. I'm definitely trying to be a little bit more fit. So I would definitely recommend this product on Amazon. So catch me in the next 3 months, see how's it going. But so far, I'm loving this product.
Order yours today. There's an Amazon link in the description below.